Does love truly know no age? And is age truly just a number? Hollywood couples like Emilie Livingston and Jeff Goldblum are testaments to finding love despite age differences. While a 2 to 3 age difference is not out of the ordinary, some of these age gaps are bound to shock and awe, and that may actually be an understatement. What brings wrestling here with another exclusive top list in pro wrestling. Good day, guys. Before we start, if you haven't subscribed already, please do. For more exclusive pro wrestling news, rumors, and list of top moments in wrestling you definitely would love to see. Turn on notifications just so you are notified anytime I release a video, and like this video as well. Thank you. Let's start off the list with CM Punk. The chick magnet has finally settled down. Phil Brooks, also known as CM Punk, was a WWE superstar, and he also had a stint in UFC with a career of 0-1. Simply put, he lost the match, guys, with his only other match ending in no contest. Although he hasn't been able to pick up a victory in the octagon, he picked up a great victory in locking down former WWE star AJ Lee. What is their age difference, you ask? 8 years younger than Punk. Now 8 years is not that big of a gap, and certainly not the biggest we'll see on this list. You see, just follow along. The Boss, Sasha Banks and Sarath Mikaze. Sasha Banks is one of the most notable women in professional wrestling today, affectionately known as The Boss and the real-life cousin of rapper Snoop Dogg. Her actual name, Mercedes Justine Kaestner-Varnado. In 2016, Banks married Sarath Mikaze, a former wrestler turned WWE costume designer who is 9 years her senior. Privacy seems to be important for Banks and Thorne, as only a few social media posts about their wedding marks their only public remarks about it. Sarah Logan and Raymond Rowe are modern-day Vikings. While Sarah Logan made a name for herself in the WWE with the Real Squad, Raymond Rowe, who goes by Eric in the ring, was crashing the competition with his partner Ivar in a tag team called the Viking Raiders. Logan and Rowe met while wrestling for independent promotions and later tied the knots in a Viking-themed December 2018 wedding. Their wedding guests wore their best tunics and cloaks, and there was even a Viking shield cake. Logan took a break from wrestling after being released due to the budget cuts made by the WWE amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Shortly after that bad news, however, the couple announced their pregnancy and they welcomed the son Raymond in February 2021. Logan is 9 years younger than Rowe. Brock Lesnar and Rena Greek. Back in 2006, the Beast Incarnate tied a knot with Rena Greek, also known as Sable, who is probably one of the most sexualized women in professional wrestling history. The relationship reportedly started off as an alleged affair, while Brock was still engaged to his high school sweetheart Nicole McLean, and Sable was still married to former WWE and WCW star McMurrow. Lesnar and Sable, who later welcomed two kids together, appeared to have remained silent about the supposed cheating, and that seems to be their default mode about everything. She is 10 years older than Brock Lesnar. Ronnie Arneill and Cassandra McIntosh. The chairman, Sean Spears in AEW, or Ty Dillinger in WWE, whose real name is Ronnie Arneill, is one of the many talents who have gone on to AEW after their contracts with WWE expired. During Spears' time in WWE, he met his wife, who is a fellow wrestler, Cassandra McIntosh, also known as Cassie Lee and formerly Peyton Royce. The two met during training sessions where she was instantly enamored with him. This led to the two getting together and marrying in August 2019, sharing an age gap of 12 years, enough to make most of our mothers start asking questions. Spears owns a wrestling school called Flatbacks with Matt Clement, better known as Tyler Breeze, and the couple still train together regularly. Matt Hardy and Reby Sky. Matt Hardy was one half of the Hardy Boys with his brother Jeff Hardy. He was quite a ladies' man, I tell you. Matt met his wife Reby Sky and married her 2 years later. The pair's relationship was quite a rocky one. TMZ reported a disturbing 2014 domestic dispute in which Hardy and Sky both stepped away bloody and bruised. Hardy had scratch marks all over his face, and Sky had cuts on her face along with a black eye and lip swelling. The couple filed restraining order against each other, but they were dropped by both parties sometime after. Despite the ordeal, they are still happily married today, posting happy times with their kids. They welcomed baby number 4 in July 2021. Matt's age is a whopping 12 years older than Sky. The Rock and Lauryn Hashian. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is one of the highest paid actors in Hollywood. He was named People's Sexiest Man Alive in 2016. And he is the most electrifying man in all of sports entertainment. Oh yeah. He is married to singer and songwriter Lauryn Hashian. The two married in a private 2019 ceremony in Hawaii, having dated for 10 years before deciding to tie the knot. Johnson, who shares 2 young children with Hashian, has been candid about his hesitation to marry his longtime girlfriend, and it actually has nothing to do with the fact that she was born around the time he was graduating high school. In an interview, Dwayne didn't address the potentially uncomfortable age gap, but he did reveal, "My divorce did a number on me. I wasn't fearful of getting married again. There was just some hesitancy, but Lauryn was incredibly patient." Lauryn is 12 years younger than the Great One, The Undertaker and Michelle McCool. Mark Calloway, better known as The Undertaker, is one of the greatest gimmicks pro wrestling has ever produced. Throughout his career, he's been married 3 times, his most recent wife being former wrestler and WWE Women's Champion Michelle McCool. The two married in 2010, and McCool's ability to throw a perfect spiral sealed the deal for the American Badass. In the WWE Network documentary Undertaker: The Last Ride, he recounted, "It was a TV day, and I had a little football. She just happens to walk out, picks it up, and throws about a 35-yard spiral. Just scorched it. I kid you not, I had never seen a girl throw a football like that." Ladies, you know what to do. Start practicing. Speaking with Stefan Chase, McCool admitted her first impression of The Undertaker wasn't quite so enthralling. This is due to his character's persona instilling fear in her, and frankly most of us, at a young age. She said, "I grew up watching it, and he's not the most inviting person when you are watching as a fan from home. Honestly, we should all just be happy that The Undertaker and Mark Calloway are 2 different people. Yeah, we are all glad." The dead man is 15 years older than Michelle. Kurt Angle and Giovanna Yannotti. Olympic gold medalist, which he will tell you he won with a broken neck. Kurt Angle had stints in WWE and total non-stop action, winning championships everywhere he went. Angle is married to actress Giovanna Yannotti, who was born when Angle was 17 years old. That means they share a whopping 17 years age gap. Yannotti has appeared in My Bloody Valentine, the Sorority Row remake, and even has an uncredited role in Justified. Angle met Yannotti on the set of 2009's Endgame. She mentioned that even though the 17-year age gap may have been a concern, Angle was very traditional, asking her police officer father for a hand in marriage and gaining his respect in the process. Angle married Yannotti in 2012, and they have 3 kids together, including a son they've adopted from Bulgaria. Jerry Lawler and Lauren McBride. Of all the gaps on this list, this one takes the crown because he's the king. The king is not letting anyone take his crown, not even in terms of relationship age gaps. Jerry the King Lawler has been wrestling since the 70s, but cemented his career as the creepy commentator along Jim Ross through the 90s to the early 2010s. Unfortunately, one of the things he's most known for these days is having a heart attack during a live episode of Raw in 2012. The King also makes headlines for his relationship with longtime girlfriend Lauren McBride. Although the two aren't married as of now, they are engaged and have been together since 2011, with a whole lot of craziness going down since then. There was a case of domestic violence that may or may not have involved a gun, a horrific car crash in Tennessee, and of course, the stroke Lawler suffered while having sex with McBride. Interesting. Well, what's the age gap exactly, you ask? A whooping 39 years. If someone mistook McBride for Lawler's granddaughter, they would be wrong, but perhaps justified. I have a feeling there was many I didn't cover. Do you have any other names? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching my video. I appreciate you a lot. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and comment below to help this channel grow. It fuels the inspiration to produce more content for you. Hey, if you enjoyed watching this video, then you will definitely enjoy this other video on your screen as well. Tap on it to check it out. Thank you. See you next time.